Hi there, one very interesting question. It always comes to me, and that is people do not understand, do not know, simply they have heard about it, but they really believe in it, and they are so crazy they are going to sacrifice everything for their faith. What I mean, you can say God, invisible, almighty, all powerful, unknown to everyone, but some messenger came and they introduced the invisible concept, and people really start believing, but they never understand what they are believing. There was one great enlightened one who really tried to understand what is that invisible force and what is that supreme force. That force is still unknown to everyone. Even that enlightened one cannot tell you what is that force. That is universal force. Only scientists trying to understand how the universe works, how the universe expands, how the universe was created, and how a small physical phenomena happening on the planet of Earth, an entire galaxy of stars and everywhere. These great human beings are trying to understand, means they are using their brain. They are almost thinking how things happens. And they are stealing all the secrets little by little, connecting their mind with that of the infinite intelligence, whom people just without understanding start believing because somebody told them that there is some external force and they have to be circumnavigated, disciplined and controlled by that external outside force. And whatever some idea was transferred to their brain, they put it at truth. They understood this is reality. And you see the bloodbath is going on the earth because of that faith, which is never true, I can tell you. Truth is only love. Everyone can feel love. Truth is only care, share, developing proper skill, and with that skill you can transform the lives of every human being. It may be physical awareness so that the doctors and physicians can cure all these dangerous diseases which is incurable, and there can be so many other ideas and thoughts with which people can be really transformed, like I have been transformed by the power of thought. And right thought is only our mastery. Right thought, it is difficult to define, but it is very clear that thoughts, those thoughts which are really truth, which can be verified, like gravity, it is truth. It is universal truth. Whether you are on the planet Earth or you go to anywhere in this space, only the magnitude will vary as per the pulling forces between the two objects, but gravity will be there. There can be even zero gravity, but gravity exists everywhere. It has been verified. Even in a space where there is weightlessness, there is also counterbalancing of the gravity, because there are so many planets. So at one particular point, the pulling forces of the two planets are equal. So what I mean, truth is this. In our world, I can define truth because I am Pandit Fakir Yogi Bendra Yogi very clearly. Truth is you have to be non-violent. If you are non-violent, we can survive. Truth is that truth, tell the truth. Truth is very transparent. It is not hurting, harming anyone. And what is truth? Truth is love, truth is care, truth is thinking right thoughts, truth is remaining serene and calm, truth is disciplining ourselves. These are truth. Our mind has to be well controlled, meditated, contemplated, focused on those truths only. That's why I say non-violent attitude, that should be the truth of life. Truth should be the truth of life. There has to be no greed, no hatred, no jealousy, no cynical thoughts, because they are negative thoughts which can destroy and ruin everything. The world has seen these kind of dominant rulers, criminals, invaders, conquerors. They have used that Demonist power, greed, barricaded the world in hate, and because of they have done bloodbath. You can start from Alexander to all the conquerors and all the invaders which came to the pious land of Hindustan, Bharat, and they ruined, murdered, massacred. It started in 11th century and it continued till the British abandoned India and quit India, friends. So they are demonists, they are barbarous, they are governed by groveling thoughts, bestial thoughts, cruel thoughts. So you understand, I don't believe in any kind of these religions, you can say, any religion for that matter. If any religion is telling something, I try to judge, I try to understand. If it is standing on my logic and reasoning, I really understand this truth. Truth may be in several religions, in several points. So I only understand the ideas and opinions and thoughts of whoever were the preachers who gave different religions. I judge them. For example, majority of these preachers told earth is flat, and so you can find thousands of such ideas which were never correct. They were some kind of wild imaginations of that person which can never be true. So that is only my opinion. Use your brain. There is no external force. The world is beautiful. The universe is so nice. There is some supernatural forces working in that. Nobody understands what is that. That's why Andrew Carnegie and Napoleon Hill call it infinite intelligence. That intelligence is so supreme. One example I give you. While the ratio of male and female in human being is always balanced, nobody can control it. An ordinary, dogmatic, orthodox, conservative, illiterate will say, God is doing this. God means all the heads of the commander in every religion. God doesn't mean only in Bible, because Bible is basically in English. So Son of God is Jesus Christ and his Father is real God. But I don't mean God only Father of Jesus Christ, but God means all the supernatural power who is preaching those kind of different religions. There is one religion, that is called Hindu religion, Hinduism. Here nobody is a preacher. Everyone wise person has put his thoughts. And to some great extent you will find a lot of truth in the ancient India. Buddha was just a Hindu and he picked up all the truth and he rejected all these kind of ceremonies and all these kind of orthodox, conservatives, evils and all these sinful thoughts like slaughtering, murdering, massacring, quarreling, fighting, hating, greeding. This is not in the true Hinduism. Buddhism is really true Hinduism, only based on truth. And that's why he said, your real God is your thinking, right thinking is mastery, right thought is your God. And there is one beautiful song composed by some Indian cinematographer, and he said, प्राणी अपने प्रभु से पूछे किस विधि पाऊँ तोहे, प्रभु कहे तू मन को पाले पा जाएगा मोहे, तोरा मन दर्पण कहलाए. So the meaning is very clear here. The devotee is asking his God, how can I find you? And it is the imagination of the greatest composer. He said, yes, you can find me if you really have absolute control on your thought. Control your mind, absolute control your mind, discipline your mind, and fill your mind with some of the noble thoughts which Patanjali is described in Yama and Niyama. Ahimsa, Satya, Astya, Brahmacharya, Parigraha, Swaksha, Santosha, Tapsa, Swadhyaya, Sura, Pradhana. These are the 10 facts, and which Buddha talked is eightfold path, 8 facts. Here is also right. Right thought, right speech, right action, right means of livelihood, right effort, right meditation, right contemplation means right. These are all thoughts only. So right thought is only your mastery, right thought is only God. So I am such a person who believes in that. When Einstein was agreeing with this philosophy, right thought is developed all the theories which can be put into practical uses, develop all the theories which can lead you to aeroplanes, rockets, satellites, all the medical equipments and their diagnostic abilities of the medicine so that human being will be free. But one diagnosis and one skill is very important, is to purify your mind, and that is through yoga. This is Pandit Fakir Yogi Virendra Yogi, a disciple of wisdom and intelligence, learning everything rightly in the right perspective. Love is the real truth of life. Connection is the real truth of life. It was really very well said in Rig Veda 191 verse, what we call sometimes Song of Unity. Sangachadvam sambadodvam samamanasi janatam deva bhagam yatha purve sanjanana upasate samana vakuti samana hirdaniva samana vati yatha vasu sathase samanam mantram avimantre samanam yo hamsa johumi, means let's all walk together in perfect harmony like the laser beam. We should all synchronize and stabilize our mind symmetrical and balanced way in the righteous sphere of thought. And let's work with full measure of devotion and passion to understand the real philosophy and make the world a better place. Thank you. This is your servant Pandit Fakir Yogi Virendra Yogi. On Vinaratel, the broadcast is coming from Heartland. Heartland, my breath, everything. Gift of GPR, my best friend Pingal Lady.